I am here today with our student athlete, Carmella Baldwin. Thank you for doing this, Carmella.
Of course.
Um, just gonna talk freely about who you are and about the school, so I'll ask you a few questions. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Well, let me start first. I should say, Camilla is a student athlete on our cross country and indoor and outdoor track teams. She was a member of our fall 2024 national champion women's cross country team, which is great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And so just going to ask her a few questions. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Carmella Baldwin, and right now I'm a sophomore at Mesa Community College, and I run for the cross country and track team. I've been running since I was a junior in high school, so this is like my fourth year of running. And honestly, before I started running, I played like so many different sports. I had played lacrosse, basketball. Um, I also did flag football and I did theater at my high school. And so running was kind of a side hobby for me. So to even be here and have it be my main sport was something I didn't expect. And it wasn't until I I think I got a call from Coach Dan and he was like asking me um telling me about his program and was saying you fit in perfectly, and I was like, oh, I'm not a runner, I'm a basketball player. And then to think about that I got here and to have won nationals last year is just is something I never expected.
And what high school did you go to?
Oh, I went to Arizona College Prep.
Where's that located?
It's located in Chandler. They used to be in um I want to say it was in Gilbert before and then they moved it. I'm not sure.
Okay. And so you're from Chandler?
Yes, I live
Okay.
in Chandler.
You have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a twin.
Oh, wow.
She's also in community college, but she's the student body president at Chandler Gilbert Community College. And then I also have an older brother.
Okay. Um, why running? What do you get from it?
Honestly, um, running running has always been like something I thought of more as like to as a training thing. Like in basketball, I always ran to like stay in shape, and um I found it when I started competing with running by doing cross country my starting my junior year in high school. I found it to be a lot different than a lot of sports that you play with when you have a ball. Like you're not trying to hit a ball. The goal is just running, and it's just all like there is a team aspect, but it's mostly individual. And I think I started to like that more than the sport aspect
Mhm.
because my experience in high school unfortunately wasn't the best in terms of the team dynamic was very poor. Not many people got along. Um, I had a coach who was verbally abusive,
Uh-huh.
and so that kind of fostered a negative environment. And so there was a lot of pressure on me to carry my team, especially because we had a lot of discrepancy of like skill and talent on my
Mhm.
basketball team. And so as the point guard and as I just felt like I had a lot of pressure, and I think then running was kind of just an escape almost. And I also found it like challenging, like personally, like
Mhm.
you're competing against yourself every time, but it
Yeah.
also is a team aspect because you're doing it with your team as well. And I think I just enjoyed that a lot better, and that's what got me here today.
Why'd you choose Mesa?
Um, I would say Mesa chose me because I was it was after my senior year or towards the end of my senior year. Um I was planning on transferring somewhere to continue playing basketball. And then I either Coach Dan called me or messaged me and told me about his program and was like, hey, we have a great team. We almost won nationals a couple years back, I think when they got runner up. He's like, I think you'd fit in great. And then it kind of just came down to like I didn't have many options. So I was like, and I knew I wanted to stay in state, and still, and it was a good opportunity to still live at home and save money because I wasn't sure where I'd be going next. And so I came here, and originally I was wanted to play basketball, but then I think just being on the team and running, that kind of just
Mhm.
was what I stuck with.
Okay. How do you manage your time between sports and academics?
That's a tricky one. I I would say I like the community college aspect. I guess this is in most colleges as well, where you can make your own schedule. So I think that helps because then I can have some days where I can be at home and just work on homework. I will say there is times where um I have like a meet coming up and I have like two assignments due and I'm like stressed out. But I think I do very well at getting that done like on the bus and just like putting headphones in and just locking in on it. Um, and just turning in my assignments on
Are
time.
most of your classes in person or online?
Last year most of them were in person. And then now they're more online. I think I um did that switch because I felt like a lot of the in-person classes, their content, you'd go and you'd learn and then you'd have homework. And then online it was kind of just more like you could just do it on your own time and I
Right.
kind of liked that. Especially with sports, it made it a lot
Yeah.
easier.
Okay. What do you like to do in your spare time when you have some?
Yeah, I say I don't have much spare time. Um, in my spare time, I'm usually home and I just spend time with my family. I recently got a new dog, so I play with her a
Oh,
lot. And then my family, we like to cook together and I like to bake
oh wow.
sometimes. We play board games.
What kind of dog did you get?
She's a Woodle.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have two dogs. I love. What's the name of your dog?
Beata.
Where'd that come from?
It's like I think my great grandma's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you currently majoring in?
My major is journalism and new media studies.
And what was it?
New media
New
studies.
media. Okay. What do you hope to do with?
Um, so this was a major that I chose because I like film and I took a film class in high school and so it was kind of just to see like where if I would like a career related to that. And um I do like writing and I participated last semester as a journalism for the Mesa Legend,
Hmm.
which was a great experience. But I kind of realized that I want to start moving towards more law. So it's kind of like a pre-law
Uh-huh.
major. So yeah.
Oh, okay. What are three reasons you like being part of a team?
Yeah, that's hard to narrow it down to three. I would say one is like just I guess community of being on a team, like on the cross country team here, all the girls, they're my best friends. And so that's just nice to have like built-in friends with that. And then you play the same sport, so you all like um just it's just good that way when you do
Yeah.
the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all have like the same schedule and
Yeah. So I like the community aspect of that. I would say being on a team I mean, I guess it gives you like skills that are helpful. Like you can, I don't know how to describe it, like be able to like, because I remember when I played basketball, I had to be a leader on the team, so I'd have to like tell people, oh, like we're running this play, you need to be here, like just kind of help being a leader on the team. And I also like how it helps or it I don't know how to say it, like it's like trying to think of a word for it,
Describe it.
like working together.
Uh-huh. Teamwork,
Yeah, like the teamwork
the
aspect
whole camaraderie.
of it. Um,
Do you feel that you're all equals?
yeah, like something I really like about my team here or is like we don't like compete against each other. We just like we run our own race and
Push each other.
yeah, we practice together and stuff like that. Well, like in high school, it was like, oh, she's better than me. I don't like
Right.
her.
You don't have that in college.
Yeah, so it's different environment for sure.
And what do you do in track?
I'm distance, so in indoor right now, I've doing like mile 3K, 5K. Though I did also qualify for nationals in the 1K.
Awesome.
And I was close in 800, but so and then more outdoor I focus primarily on like 1500, 5K, and then I'll occasionally do the 10K.
Cool. I used to like the distances too.
Yeah.
Always had a good kick at the end. Do you have a sports hero?
Sports hero. I mean, I wouldn't say I particularly have a sports hero. I do have some athletes that I like to watch on television.
Oh
Um, Specifically Caitlin Clark. She's just
oh,
an
yeah.
incredible player, and she, just the way she plays has brought a lot of attention to like women in sports, and
Yep.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite sports quote?
Um, oh, that's a tough one. I don't know, but there was one that I liked. That was by Michael Jordan, and I think he said, um, I don't know, I can't really remember it.
He's had a lot, so
Yeah,
okay. What do you hope to do after you're going to graduate this year, I take
yes.
it? Where do you hope to go?
So right now I'm not committed anywhere. I do have options. My goal is to continue running collegiately, and I feel like the best would be like where I could succeed would probably be in a D2 school. And since there's those options aren't really available here in Arizona, I'll
Mhm.
most likely probably go to California where I do have family there, which is nice. But right now I'm looking into um what is it called? Uh Cal Poly Pomona
Oh, yeah.
and San Marcos.
Okay. That's good. California's not that far, so
Yeah.
um, anything you want to add?
Um
How do you how do you get along with your coaches?
I think I get along very well with my coaches. Especially Coach Dan. Has been very encouraging, and he actually last season for cross country, um I wasn't I had some health issues. I was struggling with iron deficiency
Mhm.
anemia, which is runner's anemia actually, which is kind of ironic. But he helped me, like he still encouraged me through it, and so though like my times were like 2 minutes slower like all last season for the most part. And that was like tough on me because I knew I could perform better. He still encouraged me, and I think that meant a lot to me and helped me like stay on the team and I'm glad I did it because I mean, we won nationals.
Right.
And so I think just having a coach who's encouraging and like who can see your potential, and he's also not like someone who'll push you over the edge, which is also nice.
Mhm.
And he's very positive, and like there has been like no issues with him on the team,
And
which
now
is
has he been is he also your coach on the track team?
yeah,
Okay,
he's the distance coach as well.
okay. Yeah, I just wanted to, wasn't sure because I know there's like 7 coaches, so.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Okay, I really think that's it. One last question. How have you enjoyed your time here at Mesa?
I will say I've enjoyed it quite well actually. I've said I think I told someone previously that Mesa has been like coming to Mesa has been like one of the best decisions I feel like I've made because it was something like I was uncertain about and I wasn't really focused on running and it turned into something like I fell in love with running and then I got to see like what it's like to be in a positive um environment doing athletics, which is very different from my previous experiences,
Mm,
which I really enjoyed. So I'd say it's been pretty positive. And then academically is it's been good. Like I haven't had like many issues at all with teachers and so
okay, great.